Morning. Something I wanted to hop on here and talk about today is the science of belief and the words we say to ourselves and the beliefs that we hold in our mind and in our life really have a huge impact on how we see the people in our life, see ourselves, and see our circumstances in our world. So sometimes there's generational belief systems that have plagued generations for families. I've been reading a book. It's called The Science of Belief. It's by a physicist. He's an aerospace engineer of some kind, and then he had a minor in physics. And he talks about how a story about this man who he met him somewhere, I don't remember where, but he met this man and he was in his early 30s, and he said, yeah, well, I'm probably not going to live past the age of 35 because my dad and my grandpa and my great-grandpa and for generations have all died at 35. So he assumed that he would die at 35. Now, sometimes people can die because they've convinced themselves that they will die, and their body creates something, whether or not it is nature or nurture or both, because what comes first, chicken or egg, I don't know. But what ends up happening is people accept these things as truth, and then they live out their existence inviting these circumstances in that are validating that belief. And so that's a good example is your health, right? I don't know if I completely believe that you can believe yourself into death, but I think if it's also generational and it's something that's in your genetics, I think it can be easy. The thing I liked about this story was that the author said that this particular gentleman, after speaking with this physicist, said, okay, well, instead of you doing this, why don't you try something different? Change your belief system, change some things about your health. And this guy lived to be, he's still alive. So that just gets me to my point of generational curses are real, and generational curses having to do with not just emotional generational curses, but also health generational curses are real, and we can break those. We can break those with our own mind and with our own willpower. We are meant to succeed as human beings. We are meant to succeed. We are meant to be the most vibrant, healthy version of ourselves because that's what our Creator would want. So today, like this video, comment a belief in the comments as something you have that maybe doesn't serve you anymore. So comment a belief that maybe doesn't serve you anymore, and let's learn to change it, and I'll help you do that. Have an awesome day. Peace and love.